The major teachings of Jesus that still shape the world. 2,000 years later, people still quote Jesus, not just in churches, but in everyday life. Love your neighbor. Turn the other cheek. Forgive again and again. So what made his teachings so powerful that they outlived empires? Let's break down the core messages of Jesus Christ and why they still matter today. When Jesus was asked what mattered most, he gave a simple answer. Matthew 22:37-39. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus reduced every law into two ideas. Love God fully and love people genuinely. Not selective love, not convenient love, real love that shows up in action. He taught that faith without compassion is empty, that loving others is the clearest proof of loving God. One of Jesus' most radical teachings was forgiveness. Matthew 18:21-22. Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, "Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother who sins against me? Up to 7 times?" Jesus answered, "I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. In a world that believed in revenge, Jesus taught release. Forgiveness wasn't weakness to him. It was freedom. Freedom from bitterness. Freedom from the past. Freedom to heal. Jesus constantly challenged the idea that greatness comes from status. Mark 9:35. Anyone who wants to be first must be the very last and the servant of all. He washed feet. He touched the sick. He ate with outcasts. Instead of climbing higher, he stepped lower. Jesus redefined leadership as service. Not control, not pride, but humility in action. Matthew 5:44. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Anyone can love friends. Jesus asked people to love the ones who hurt them, not to excuse wrong, but to break the cycle of hatred. Because hatred multiplies pain. Love disarms it. Jesus never separated belief from behavior. Matthew 7:24. Everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. For Jesus, faith wasn't about words alone. It was about how you treat people, how you handle failure, how you respond to suffering. True faith showed itself in everyday choices. Jesus often spoke about the kingdom of God, not as a place, but as a way of living. Luke 17:21. The kingdom of God is in your midst. It wasn't about power or politics. It was about justice, mercy, humility, and hope. A new way of living that begins in the heart and spreads through actions. When you listen to the teachings of Jesus, one thing becomes clear. He didn't come to build an empire. He came to transform hearts. Love over hate, forgiveness over revenge, service over status, faith that shows itself in how we live. That's why his words still echo across centuries. If this message inspired you, like the video, subscribe to the channel and stay with us as we continue exploring the stories that shaped history.